Welcome, Pisces. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Cancer reading. A couple of days late, the summer solstice sort of mushed together with the new moon in Cancer for me. So this is all part of the changing of the seasons, the sun moving back towards longer nights. And so this is about a deepening of our need to be ourselves, to belong, to be the center of our worlds. I've chosen for you the Star card as your overall energy, and this is describing indeed your aspirations, your vision, your hope, your faith that things can get better. And for many of you, that faith is crystallized into a particular vision, idea, North Star. This may be nebulous because a North Star it pulls us along, particularly when times are challenging, particularly when times are dark. It is our light that pulls us through a dark and often stormy night. So this vision need not be crystal clear. This is what I see. This can be more of a feeling that something positive, something beautiful is emerging from your life, and that you're pulling your life towards this greater vision for humanity. Underneath the deck is the Three of Wands. So interesting, at the bottom, underneath this, is you setting up the conditions to actualize your forward movement on this path. You're creating something, innovating something even, connecting the dots, finding people you can work with, finding resources you need, looking at other models, doing what you can to create the conditions for something to be generated, something new, a new path, a new direction, an opportunity to take you out into the world, into unfamiliar places. I'm going to pull a crystal oracle to get us started. And we have the red tourmaline, and the key word is passion here. I am the embodiment of passion. I like that. The new moon in Cancer has been spotlighting your creative energy, your passion, your heart, your ability to collaborate, create joyfully with a circle of friends, to find pleasure in creating, to recreate, to procreate, all of those things. Love affairs, friendships fall into the area that is being highlighted by this new moon. This is a general reading, Pisces. You know the spiel. It may not resonate with you. However, if you find that this reading resonates, please like this video. You can share it with others if you think they would enjoy it. And certainly subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. So I've got two cards here in the present position, the Hierophant and the Seven of Cups. I feel like there is this emergence occurring within you, an emergence of experiences that have been building up, choices you've been making that are leading you into this place of commitment. And this commitment, I believe, is not necessarily to a relationship. It may be a relationship that is somehow structured, organized, official in some way. So you may be developing a strong partnership, business partnership, with a boss or a supervisor or a former teacher. You may be possibly determining, having a choice of a lot of opportunities. And what is resonating for you is the chance to teach others what you know. So this opportunity is coming as a product of your many experiences and what you've learned. So it looks as though there's a role, position, and opportunity for you to literally not only support others along a similar professional path, for example, but also to be in a position to teach, share your knowledge, to bring others along the way. You can be an intern supervisor. You can yourself be an intern or a mentor or mentee. So this is an interesting position that looks like you are committing to something that it has helped you grow, and that you're in a position to help others to grow similarly. I'm going to clarify this with the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Lovely. Well, this is definitely going to be abundant for you, which I'm sure makes many of you happy. The King of Pentacles is about being on top of your game and perhaps using that authority, that experience to start something new, to open up the doorway to your knowledge. Perhaps you're in a position to consult with other businesses or individuals that are on a similar professional track that you are. Perhaps you are teaming up with former colleagues to invest in something or to start something together, to start a new project, begin something that will be established and lead to long-term results and benefits. This is about stabilizing your abundance, not about spending it. So this is about recognizing opportunities in what you have and maximizing those based on your vast experience. Very fortuitous. In the past, the King of Cups is describing the maturity you've gained over time. So you actually have really experienced a lot of heartbreak, a lot of difficulty, a lot of emotional storms, and you've gained a lot from it. You once felt that you had to hide your heart for protection, but you've actually learned through rugged experience that it is your heart that allowed you to take the risk. One should never hold back from risking their heart on a gamble for love. That's what makes us human. That's what gives us a reason to live. That's what motivates us. That's why we're here. So this opportunity, this maturation you're experiencing is you sharing that wisdom, understanding how strong you are as a result of perhaps emotional difficulties, clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups. So here you have experienced tremendous resistance in the past. You have been told that your ideas weren't good, they were foolish, they were not understood by others, you were dismissed. Perhaps you were not most seriously taken seriously, and that is perhaps the most hurtful of all. Instead, you have cultivated a heart that identifies what feels good to you, what supports you, those who support you, and you've learned to cultivate those relationships as opposed to those that that demean you, because in short, they're afraid of your power. So I immediately, what comes to mind is working situations where women are led or supervised by men, and men discourage their advancement because they're threatened. And this is just an example of the kind of energy that you have that has made your maturation challenging, but you've risen to that challenge and you've understood that problems with you are the problems of those that have the problem, not yours. And instead, you busied yourself establishing a more solid emotional and cultural, a social foundation for yourself where you understand what supports you. And when you have the opportunity for manifestation, when something comes your way that you believed in the past would help you, heal you, cure you, you now are in a position to consider that more from a place of wholeness, not from a place of deficiency or desperation, as perhaps in the past. In the future, the Ten of Wands, you've taken on a lot of responsibilities that are not exactly yours. And you've done this knowingly. You're not blind to the range of your obligations or the promises you've made to others. However, you are in a place of rest. You've achieved your goal, and you're now in a position to sort out your responsibilities from those that belong to others. You're no longer carrying this to the point of exhaustion because you're now in a healing mode. You've changed. You're not carrying water for others. You are collecting what is yours to utilize and considering offering those perhaps to others who they rightfully belong to. So I like this card because you have changed your energy. You're moving away from taking care of others who are unwilling to take care of themselves. I'm going to clarify this with the Six of Swords and the Two of Wands. So the Six of Swords is about you on the road to recovery yourself. And as an practicing codependent, and I'm not saying that to use buzzwords or meaningless jargon. I'm saying that to say that healing is a journey. It's a recovery that lasts a long time. Having learned unhealthy patterns of relationships, one must constantly learn to first recognize that you're participating in that and to change those patterns to, if that means deselecting a relationship or an opportunity, or it means really reconstructing it in a way that is more honest and opens you up to your desire as the basis for any interaction, engagement, or activity, shared participation. So this is really about you healing yourself from carrying the water for others and really understanding, looking at the process and the journey that has helped you to accomplish this. Understanding that it is a journey, it's an eternal journey of healing. And that now that you understand the process, you can duplicate it over and over again. You've embodied, imprinted this process on your soul in a way that helps you to move away from those that are not able or willing to reciprocate, and away from you thinking that that's okay. I'm going to finish up this reading with a Seed and Sickle Oracle card, which I'm absolutely loving this deck. Ooh, whoa. And let's put them back because I want to shuffle them. And I'm hoping this reading has been insightful for you. And I pulled the Clover card. Number 19 might be useful for you or important for you. So Clover reads, a four-leaf clover is a rare thing to find. which only one growing for every 10,000 standard clovers. In early Irish Celtic tradition, a four-leaf clover was believed to protect against misfortune and bestow the power to see fairies. Even today, everyone knows them to be a sign of good fortune to come. Drawing this card does not require any action, thinking, or change from you. It is simply a sign that something fortuitous, however small, is due to come your way soon. Have faith, there is still some kindness in the world. Thank you so much, Pisces. If you've enjoyed this reading, check out more content here. And until next time, namaste.